Yo, 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 what is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and we have a banger for you today. So, ST1-17 just opened up their final zone for Zone 4 in the T1 or Tamaris Season 1 map, which is not to be confused with your actual Season 1. But it opened, I think, at 12:25 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. So, which would have been what 8 UTC, or sorry, 0 UTC is 8 for me plus 5 hours, so about 5 UTC. I'm going into the 1st of May, and there's two big fights that are going on right now. So on the north side, we have NF versus MD. On the southern side, we have FTP or F2P. F2P and DM versus RC and RF. And I'll show you a little bit here of this fight that's going down right now, just so you can kind of get a little idea of, remember, now they haven't connected flags yet, right? RC and RF are trying to build around the southern side to get on top of the plateau where FTP and oh gosh, why am I? DM, thank you, are already are at right now positioning. And so they're trying to work their way up. And I'm pretty sure the ramp should be, yeah, it's pretty far. So ramp's over here. But you see that these units are coming. Ooh, was that a rally? Ooh, look at that. So he's running a house rally right there too. But coming up the ramp, right, and trying to establish basically top control so that way they're not going to get picked off here in range. And they're doing a decent job of it right now. I mean, it looks like at least how the landscape is playing is that they're going to be able to get this flag down, which is going to happen here in about 20 seconds. And then they're probably just going to keep skirting. Now, it will be interesting because this is, I think, going to be the first flag where they could actually put some cities up here. So, again, are they going to have that well timed out? And there's a bigger fight that's happening on the north. We're going to get to that in a moment. But just because this flag only has a little bit of time left to go, I just want to see if we're going to be able to actually see if any cities come in. Like how well, see, there we go. So well timed, right? Now, could have maybe utilized this space a little bit better. Maybe they could have waited. I probably would have done that. Here is the moment that the territory went down. I would have just focused. I would have had people focus on this. So this to me actually could have been done a lot better, where what you do is if you know that the flag is going to go down, you communicate that ahead of time, and then what you do is you have your teammates focusing on clearing out this free-to-play player or this unit, and then once that happens, you move them away, and then that way they can TP on edge, right? Because remember, that's what you should really always be aiming to do, especially if you're trying to maximize the amount of cities that you can get up here on the ridge, because really, you probably could have maybe fit 4 cities here, possibly, but now you might only get away with 2. Maybe you could probably still put something here on the edge once this clears out, we'll see. But again, always trying to think about how can I set this up in advance so we can be in a more advantageous position. And that's just something that you could have prepped a little bit more for, and then you would have been able to, like I said, right, probably get at least 1 to 2 more people out there at the same time, because clearly they weren't doing anything on that. And now, TM and FTP are on the run, RC and RF are pushing, and it looks like now they're going to be establishing that dominance, at least on that eastern side of the southern plateau. And again, let's see if they're... I'm curious before we go and look at the top match. Where... oh, wow. So they're backing up a lot. You still got some people that are coming in. But see, this is where you need to start kind of getting your next staging area. Oh, see, they kind of have that. This is good. So, free-to-play and DM are... This is well played, right? Now, they could have put their staging area wherever they wanted. I'm actually okay with them putting it at the top of the plateau on the opposite side, right? Because they're basically running from here or running from around here back. And so putting it maybe here, right, you could have argued that. Like, did they maybe want to put it here at the top of this plateau? Because you have like this little curve mountain that they could have utilized maybe as like a terrain advantage, or maybe to some degree. But they could have also done it here. This actually would have been what I would probably have recommended as a first opportunity. And then the second staging area, if needed, would have been at the top of the plateau here. Right? Because everyone's still building, you can see that happening. Now, how deep are they going to charge? Are they going to keep putting pressure? Are they going to kind of stop at a little bit? We'll see what ends up happening there. But yeah, okay. Let's go and look at the top fight now, because this one is an absolute banger if it's still going hard like it was earlier. Oh wow, okay. So it is slowing down just a little bit right now. Yeah, because they were brawling it hard right before I started recording when I came to look. But we're going to go back and forth right now between the northern and the southern front. But MD, and I'm going to show you guys some of the matchups too as well, right? Because I have to write these down, so it's always one of the nice benefits that I can do while we're going. So it appears that it is going to be NN, NF, free-to-play, DM versus MD, RC, RF. I think that's what it is. I'm also going to ask in chat real quick. Hey all. Fights as I get some recordings in. Wanted to confirm matchups are okay, and I'm sure someone will let me know. Most people are pretty kind in world chat whenever it's not going bananas. But you can see here on the north side, right, that like I said, we have MD. You got the two alliances here, which is NF and then NN. And right there, they have this, but now it's kind of like a race to here. And that's the hard part, is that they're not building anymore, right? So MD isn't building anymore. So it looks like who's ever going to end up getting to the bridge is probably going to be the NN group. And then, right, how will that play out? Because, again, remember, they have to get to the bridge if they want to work their way down south. Now, they could technically come out over here. There are other options that they can do if they want to build south here and then come down to the bridge. This is just if they want, I believe, the fastest access to Dragon, which is coming here. Otherwise, if this fails, and I'm curious as well, are they already building out to the bridge? Because I would almost argue that if you're doing that, you could be, and that could be, right, because you could already be working on this with like a secondary force. In addition, if you were looking to try and bring in... Oh, sorry, no, because they were, I think, doing some fighting over here. I wonder if they're still annoying or anything on this side. They're not. Okay, I thought they might have been still engaging. But in that sense, you could have been double building, right, where you're building out this way and this way. Because remember, you can come this way, up the spire, down the spire, and then you come across here, the bridge, and then you come up here right through that T-choke in order to get over, right? It's not the most enjoyable, but it is. Let's see. Did someone confirm that with me? Okay, cool. Oh, nice. Okay, so that is the matchup. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, AEQ, and the rest of the team. Okay, let's go back up because I want to see some more action. So let's see. Yeah, I also have simple mode turned off. So let me show you simple mode, right? So when we're in like a big fight and you're seeing this go down, if I turn this on, right, the challenge is that, and again, like if people are getting damage dealt, like you see these people over here where they're taking, oh, never mind. So actually now they are showing the HP bar, because before, and maybe it was because there was just a lot more people on the field, some of the players I wasn't seeing like the avatar pop up for the HP bar, and also the names. So like look at some of the people that are coming into the frame now, how you're not seeing any names, but like if I reposition, maybe the names will come up, right? So like that's one of the things for me with simple mode, is that I'm not able to see everyone's name. And then sometimes when I see, like, see these people fighting right now, notice how their avatar, PFP, isn't coming up, right? So, like, those, I think, are, like, two things that can be worked on. And maybe it's server load, maybe it's ping, maybe it's just lag. So, but again, right, that's, for me, why, you know, I'm very much, again, simple mode is okay for me. You know, maybe they could lower if they want to make these a little bit smaller. I would actually be okay if they wanted to, like, reduce the names. Like, if they wanted to make the names, maybe go down a few points. And even, like, the pictures, right? Maybe if they wanted, like, the pictures to reduce the size a little bit, I'd be okay with that. Even some of, like, the damage numbers, I'd be okay with them, like, lowering the font size. Just, like, a few points, right? I would just be curious to see what it's like, if that maybe helps being able to see everything else a little bit more clearly. Not that I think there's anything inherently wrong with how it looks right now, but I'm just kind of thinking of, you know, hey, would it be interesting to, like, test that out in that sense. Okay, so let us, I wonder if I can skadoosh this over. You guys already know, man, I love watching this like this, because we get a lot more opportunity to do our fancy stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good, I think. All right. MD. Oh, you know what we need to look at? We need to look at power numbers. So that's the thing we wanted to look at real quick. So let's do that. Because, again, they're probably still going to be going at it. So let's see who's... We'll look at the top board in a sec. I want to get some numbers real quick. So we got NN, and I can just do this on the side. So NN is at 9.7. Bill. RC is at, we'll say 8.9. DM is at 8.4. MD is at 8.2. We'll just round to nearest on those. And then free to play, 8.2. Okay, and then who else do we got? We got RF. Wherever they are, 5.6. And then there's XX, but I didn't see XX. And then there's, ooh, where is XX? I'll have to go look. Maybe I missed them. And then there's NF was the other one, right? So those are the 7 that are in here right now, and we'll just say 4 bill for them. Cool. All right, let's go back to the action. Yeah, MD's got good. I mean, again, man. I mean, they're holding off. Oh, are they finally flagging up now? Oh, there we go. Okay, so finally getting another flag. See, this is the thing, though, is if you have this much presence, I wonder why they're not trying to attack the main force, especially because NN is already faster on the build time for that flag, and then they're probably going to place the next flag somewhere around here, give or take. So if they want to fight for bridge control, they're going to have to push just a little bit more, at least forward. And I mean, it appears they have some of the numbers, right? But let's look at this. So let's do our assessment. So we're gonna do V, and we'll do, okay, cool. So let's do totals now. So we're looking at, if I could do some math real quick, 9.7 for, what's that, 13.7? Let's go back down south. Sorry, so we can go see if there's some more action going on here. Are they fighting it out? I don't know what's happening. Let's go along the line here. No, they're not. Oh, wow, so what, they pushed back? Oh, I see. Okay, so they're just chilling, I guess, right here. What's going on over here at the plateau? So nothing really. Oh, I see. So they... Oh, I see. Okay, so they just kind of pushed back all the way, and now it's like right here. Okay, okay. So nothing major. What's over here? Where's XX? Oh, are they fighting over here? Where is XX? That's what I'm really curious about. Oh, here they are. Okay. So they're in. They just haven't... Oh, I see. So they're like doing 3... Did they build? Oh, so they just got done building fort. Okay, so they next for them is flag. Okay, so that means that they're on the free-to-play side is where XX is. So let's do XX. And then the next one is, what was their power? Because I'm blanking on that now. So let's look real quick so we can get that in. 5.6. Okay, cool. And yeah, let's just go back up north. I mean, it's probably going to hopefully be something else. Let's just... Here we go. So let's watch this from an overhead for a sec. And let's do it like this. Two points. Okay. So let's do some number crunching real quick. So we have 9.7, force 13.7, 21.7, 21.9, 29.9, 30.3, 35.3, 35.9. So 35.9B bill is total for the NN group. Excuse me. Then on the other side, we have 16, 17.1, 23.7. Wow. Okay, so I mean that's pretty steep. So, yeah, I mean, that's 12.2 billion power that is separated right now in a 5v3 from what we're looking at. Yeah. Because based on these numbers, it would be like free to play and DM could go up against MD and RC. That makes sense. Even XX, they're equal in power with RF. So the big determining factors here is NN as the strongest alliance at 9.7, and then NF at 4 bill. That's adding that extra punching power there. So yeah, I mean, this one isn't as equal. Of course, we'd have to do a deep dive on. We'd have to do a deep dive on individual player power just to see if that is stacking up the way it is. And let's see, are they making a move on either side? No, oh, it doesn't look like anyone's making a move. Okay, so no one's making a move yet. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Are they moving? Oh, no. They're still at the bridge. Okay, so no one's really moving yet. Okay. So if no one's moving, let's do this, right? Because we have a little time. We'll just kind of hang out here. Let's look at personal power, because now I'm a little curious. So we got DM. Let's remember the sides here. MD, RC, RF. Okay. So it's 2-2 at the top 4, right? MD, RC, RF. Okay, so they have 3 in the top 8. Five in the top 12. 5. Okay. 6 in the top 19. I think we're starting to see a trend here. MDRCRF. Gotta make sure. Okay, 6. I said 6, right? Yeah, 6 in the top 19. And then 7 top 22. 7, 9 in the top 25. 10 top 26. So 10 in the top 26, 12 in the top 32. It's almost a 2-to-1 at that point. 13, 14 in the top 34, 15 top 35, 16 top 38, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21. Let's see, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. This isn't that bad. 27 in the top 60. You're almost half-half at that point, right? 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33... 34, 35, 36, 37, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42, 43, 44, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 60, 69, 70. So 70 in the top. So I mean, it's still 70 to 91 at that point. Okay, so 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 86, 87. Okay, so 87 out of the top 200. Right, so we can say 87 to 113, which is a plus 26 on the NN side. Okay. I mean, again, we'd have to see what the breakdown is like at each tier. I don't think they've gone at each other yet, have they? No. Yeah, again, we have to see what the breakdown is at each tier, but that at least gives us some insight into what the T5 distribution looks like. This is very interesting to me on, at least for the time we've been watching, right, so far, which is, only been about 20 minutes. But still, just the fact that, like, it's very conservative here. Like, you're not seeing a lot of all-out fighting. It almost seems as though they really want to wait until towers get a lot closer, just despite what we've already seen. XX, and I'm shocked because XX still hasn't thrown a flag down here yet. I mean, they could. They have some members here, right? They probably would have to wait to get another flag rotation. I wonder if there's any XX people that are sitting out. Okay, a few are, right? So they're probably waiting for the next flag rotate. But still, you could place some flags and just start building. So I'm shocked that, like, that's not happening already. Let me see. Flag over here by NF. Oh, so theirs is about to be done, and they'll drop another. They have to already be started on this, right? This like it has to be close. So 9:30 is what we have left on that bad grill. Yeah. So yeah, and then we'd have to also break down what the individual matchups look like. So as far as if we're doing MD, if we're doing like MD versus the group up here, NN and who else did I have? NF. Right, so how does that look? Because power-wise, it's 8.2 bill versus 13.7. Even if you don't count NF, it's still a 1.5 bill, at least alliance power, lean on the NN side over MD at that point. And then RC and RF, right, are building south, going up against 2 for now, with free to play and DM, and then obviously XX hasn't built, so it's kind of more of a 2v2 down there. But still, yeah, I mean, it's just maybe you don't count the 4 bill that much, so to speak, just depending on what the fighting capabilities are going to be. But still, it's just, yeah. I mean, we'll see, right? Again, I guess we'd have to look at, like, what does the T5 breakdown look like for each matchup on the north and the south? But, I mean, based on this, it feels like they're holding. But, again, we're going to have to wait for flags to connect until we really see kind of what the brawl or the all-out fight is going to be like. So, but this is cool. Again, you guys already know me, man. I'm excited. I mean, yeah, we're not going to get another brawl, I think. There was one earlier, but I think we're going to wait probably until we get maybe 2 more flags from each side, maybe 2 to 3. Because, yeah, we're not getting anything on the south either. Ooh, are they moving? I can't tell. Okay, maybe we're going to get something here from them. What are they doing? Oh, there's Marcos. I wonder... So they're bringing a lot more people up now. Yeah. Okay. Maybe they're going to push, or they're just getting into position. I mean, they are bringing more people out. So, too bad these people aren't more engaged, too, as well. I mean, with that, you'd have, like, a really big force. So... Okie dokie. Well, look, fam, I think we're probably just going to cut it here. If they end up fighting more, I definitely am going to get more footage from this. But, again, just wanted to be able to show you guys some of the, some small fights, and then kind of laid the land for how the setup is looking for this KVK, as I'm sure this is going to be a banger. There's a lot going on, not only here in ST1-17, but I think also in ST1-18 as well. Okie dokie. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. We will be back for whenever there's going to be some more action. This has been good stuff. Good stuff. All right. As always, until next time, we'll catch y'all later.